Welcome to 300 practice questions for the Australian Citizenship Test from Citizen Pass. For each question, read the options and use the countdown to think. Then I'll reveal and read the correct answer. This includes the Australian values questions. On the real test, you must get all 5 of those correct, so pay close attention to that section. Let's begin. What is the name given to the original inhabitants of Australia? The correct answer is C. Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Which of the following best describes Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander cultures? The correct answer is C. Many diverse cultures with different languages and traditions. What is the traditional way Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples passed on knowledge and culture? The correct answer is C. Through songs, stories, dance, art and ceremony. The Torres Strait Islander peoples are originally from which area? The correct answer is C. The islands between Queensland and Papua New Guinea. What is the name of the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander flag that features black, red and yellow? The correct answer is C. The Aboriginal flag. Which statement about Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples is correct? The correct answer is A. They have the world's oldest continuous cultures. What was the first fleet? The correct answer is A. The 11 convict ships sent from Great Britain in 1788. Who was the commander of the First Fleet and the first Governor of New South Wales? The correct answer is B. Captain Arthur Phillip. Why were convicts sent to Australia by the British government? The correct answer is B. Because British prisons and jails were overcrowded. What major event in the 1850s attracted people from all over the world to Australia? The correct answer is B. The gold rushes. Which groups of people came to Australia during the gold rush era? The correct answer is B. People from many lands, including China and Europe. On what date did the 6 colonies unite to form the Commonwealth of Australia? The correct answer is C. The 1st of January 1901. How many colonies joined together at Federation in 1901? The correct answer is A. 6. What is the Australian Constitution? The correct answer is B. The legal document setting out the rules of government. How many territories does Australia have on the mainland? The correct answer is A. 2. What is the capital city of Australia? The correct answer is B. Canberra. What is the capital city of New South Wales? The correct answer is C. Sydney. What is the capital city of Queensland? The correct answer is B. Brisbane. What is the capital city of Western Australia? The correct answer is A. Perth. What is the capital city of Tasmania? The correct answer is A. Hobart. Which is the largest state in Australia by area? The correct answer is B. Western Australia. What are the 3 elements on the Australian national flag? The correct answer is B. the Union Jack, the Commonwealth Star, and the Southern Cross. What does the Commonwealth Star on the Australian flag represent? The correct answer is A, the 6 states and the territories of Australia. Why is the Union Jack on the Australian flag? The correct answer is B, to represent our history as a group of British colonies. Which 2 animals appear on the Australian coat of arms? The correct answer is B, a kangaroo and an emu. What is Australia's national anthem? The correct answer is B, Advance Australia Fair. What is Australia's national flower? The correct answer is B, the golden wattle. What is the national gemstone of Australia? The correct answer is C, opal. What is Anzac Day? The correct answer is B, a day to remember Australians who served and died in war. On what date is Anzac Day commemorated? The correct answer is C, the 25th of April. Where did the Anzacs land on the 25th of April 1915? The correct answer is A, Gallipoli, Turkey. What does mateship mean in Australian culture? The correct answer is C, a sense of loyalty, friendship and equality with others. What does a fair go mean in Australian culture? The correct answer is C, everyone deserves an equal opportunity to succeed. According to the archaeological record, when did Aboriginal peoples arrive in Australia? The correct answer is A, between 65,000 and 40,000 years ago. Aboriginal peoples believe their creation stories commence with the beginning of time. The correct answer is B, true. Approximately how many distinct Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander languages are valued in Australia? The correct answer is C, more than 100. Approximately what proportion of the Australian population do Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples make up? The correct answer is A, about 3%. Where did Australia's early free settlers come from? The correct answer is B, Great Britain and Ireland. During the Gold Rush, which group were the first large group of migrants who did not come from Europe? The correct answer is B, Chinese people. What happened to Australia's population in the 10 years after the Gold Rush began? The correct answer is B, it more than doubled. After which event were Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples included in official estimates of the Australian population? The correct answer is C, the referendum of 1967. A large wave of non-British migration came to Australia after which event? The correct answer is B, World War II. People from more than how many countries have made Australia their home? The correct answer is A, more than 200. What is Australia's national language? The correct answer is C, English. Which colony was the first established by the British in Australia? The correct answer is A, New South Wales. Which is the nation's largest city? The correct answer is C. Sydney. Which two structures are described as national icons of Sydney? The correct answer is A. The Sydney Harbour Bridge and the Opera House. Many fine buildings in Victoria were built from the wealth created by which event? The correct answer is B. The gold rush of the 1850s. Which of these is listed as an icon of Victoria? The correct answer is A. The Melbourne Cricket Ground. Along which state's eastern coast does the world-famous Great Barrier Reef run? The correct answer is B. Queensland. The Torres Strait Islands lie to the north of which state? The correct answer is C. Queensland. What is the landscape of the southwest of Western Australia like? The correct answer is C. A rich agricultural and wine-growing area. Which of these is listed as an icon of Western Australia? The correct answer is A. The Kimberley region. Which statement about Australia's states is correct according to the guide? The correct answer is B. Western Australia is largest, Queensland second largest. South Australia is known for which two natural and geographic features described in the guide? The correct answer is A. A rugged coastline and many famous wine regions. Which city is described as having many examples of fine colonial architecture? The correct answer is C. Adelaide. Tasmania is separated from the Australian mainland by which body of water? The correct answer is B. The Bass Strait. Much of Tasmania is described in the guide as having unspoilt wilderness landscapes. The correct answer is B. True. Where is the Australian Capital Territory located? The correct answer is C. Between Sydney and Melbourne. Which national institutions are located in Canberra according to the guide? The correct answer is C. Parliament House and the High Court of Australia. Which of these are listed as icons of the Northern Territory? The correct answer is B. Uluru, Katachuta, and Kings Canyon. Who performs a welcome to country? The correct answer is B. An Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander local custodian. What was the traditional purpose of a welcome to country? The correct answer is A. To welcome visitors and ensure them a safe journey. When is a welcome to country usually performed at an event? The correct answer is A. As the first item to open the event. Who can deliver an acknowledgement of country? The correct answer is C. Anyone, generally the chair or master of ceremonies. Why are the welcome to country and acknowledgement of country protocols performed? The correct answer is B. To show respect for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Australia Day is a public holiday in every state and territory in Australia. The correct answer is B. True. What does the Prime Minister announce in Canberra during Australia Day celebrations? The correct answer is A. The Australian of the Year Awards. After whom is Anzac Day named? The correct answer is A. The Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. The Union Jack on the Australian national flag is positioned in which part of the flag? The correct answer is B, the top left corner. On the Australian Aboriginal flag, what does the yellow circle represent? The correct answer is C, the sun. On the Torres Strait Islander flag, what does the blue panel in the center represent? The correct answer is C, the sea. Each Australian state and territory has its own flag. The correct answer is B, true. What is the Commonwealth coat of arms? The correct answer is C, the official symbol of the Commonwealth, showing national unity. What forms the background of the Commonwealth coat of arms? The correct answer is B, the golden wattle, Australia's national flower. According to Aboriginal legend, how were the colours of the opal created? The correct answer is B, a rainbow touched the earth. What type of government does Australia have? The correct answer is A, a parliamentary democracy. In Australia's parliamentary democracy, who do the people elect to make decisions on their behalf? The correct answer is B, representatives to sit for them in Parliament. What is a key feature of Australia's parliamentary democracy? The correct answer is A. Laws are made by elected representatives in Parliament. Which of the following is true about the freedom and dignity of the individual in Australia? The correct answer is B. Every person is treated with dignity regardless of their background. What does freedom of speech mean in Australia? The correct answer is C. People are free to express their views within the law. Which of the following is an example of freedom of expression in Australia? The correct answer is B. Being able to criticize the government peacefully. What does freedom of religion mean in Australia? The correct answer is B. People may follow any religion, or none at all. What does it mean that Australia has a secular government? The correct answer is A. The government does not have an official religion. What does freedom of association mean in Australia? The correct answer is C. People may join or not join any lawful group they choose. In Australia, are men and women equal under the law? The correct answer is C. Yes, men and women have equal rights under the law. Is it against the law in Australia to discriminate against someone because of their race or ethnicity? The correct answer is A. Yes, racial discrimination is against the law. In Australia, can a person be treated unfairly because of their age or disability? The correct answer is B. No, discrimination by age or disability is unlawful. Which of the following best describes equality under the law in Australia? The correct answer is A. All people are treated equally before the law, regardless of background. What does the rule of law mean in Australia? The correct answer is A. No person, group or religious rule is above it. Under the rule of law in Australia, who must obey the law? The correct answer is A. Everyone in Australia, including the government. Which of the following is true about the rule of law in Australia? The correct answer is A. Everyone is considered innocent until found guilty in a court. Is voting compulsory in Australia? The correct answer is B. Yes, for all citizens aged 18 years and over. What can happen to an Australian citizen who does not vote in an election? The correct answer is A. They may be fined. Is voting compulsory for both federal and state or territory elections in Australia? The correct answer is B. Yes, for both federal and state elections. Which of the following is true about voting in Australia? The correct answer is A. Citizens aged 18 and over must vote in elections. What is jury service in Australia? The correct answer is C. Helping a court decide guilty or not guilty. Is jury service a responsibility of Australian citizenship? The correct answer is C. Yes, citizens may be called to serve. Is defending Australia a responsibility of Australian citizenship? The correct answer is C. Yes, citizens may be called to defend Australia. Which of the following is a civic responsibility of Australian citizens? The correct answer is C. Defending Australia should the need arise. Can Australian citizens vote in federal and state or territory elections? The correct answer is A. Yes, it is both a right and a responsibility. Can Australian citizens stand for election to Parliament? The correct answer is C. Yes, if aged 18 or over and not a dual citizen. Can Australian citizens register their children born overseas as Australian citizens by descent? The correct answer is C. Yes, as Australian citizens by descent. Which of the following is a responsibility, not a right, of Australian citizenship? The correct answer is B. Serving on a jury when called to do so. Which of the following is a right of Australian citizens? The correct answer is B. Freedom of speech and expression. Which of the following is something Australian citizens can do but are not required to do? The correct answer is C. Join a trade union or community group. In Australia, what does presumption of innocence mean? The correct answer is C. A person is considered innocent until proven guilty by a court of law. If a person believes they have been discriminated against in Australia, what can they do? The correct answer is A. They can make a complaint to the Australian Human Rights Commission. In Australia, what is the relationship between rights and responsibilities? The correct answer is B. Rights come with responsibilities like voting. According to Australia's democratic beliefs, how should change to a person's mind or to the law come about? The correct answer is C. Through discussion and the democratic process. In Australia, the power of the government comes from where? The correct answer is C. The people, who vote for representatives. Why must representatives in Parliament answer to the people? The correct answer is C. Through elections, for the decisions they make. Australia's democratic system is based on the principle that every individual, regardless of background, has rights and equality under Australian law. The correct answer is B. True. All Australians are expected to treat each other with dignity and respect, regardless of which of the following. The correct answer is A. Their race, gender, age, religion, and more. Which of the following is given as an example of freedom of expression in Australia? The correct answer is C. Expressing views through art, film, music, and literature. In Australia, people are free to meet in public or private places for social or political discussion. The correct answer is B. True. Even while exercising freedom of speech and expression, what must always happen? The correct answer is B. Australia's laws must always be obeyed. In Australia, a person can be forced to join an organisation against their will. The correct answer is A. False. When Australians gather to protest against a government action, what is required of the gathering? The correct answer is C. It must be peaceful and harm no person or property. Which of the following Australian public holidays fall on Christian days? The correct answer is C. Good Friday, Easter Sunday, and Christmas Day. What does it mean that the government in Australia is secular? The correct answer is A. It operates separately from religious entities. In Australia, the government and the law treat all citizens equally, whatever their religion or beliefs. The correct answer is B. True. What does the Australian value of a fair go mean? The correct answer is C. Achievement comes from work, not wealth or background. Equal opportunity in Australia, the B-way, fair go, is meant to ensure there are no formal class distinctions in society. The correct answer is B. True. In Australia, who can be called to serve on a jury? The correct answer is C. Citizens who are on the electoral roll. What is one reason jury service is important in Australia? The correct answer is A. It helps ensure the court system is open and fair. What is a referendum in Australia? The correct answer is B. A vote to change the Australian Constitution. Voting may not be compulsory in which type of election in some states? The correct answer is B. Local government elections. Why do Australia's elected representatives make laws? The correct answer is C. To keep an orderly, free society and protect rights. As a privilege of citizenship, what kind of jobs can an Australian citizen apply for? The correct answer is A. The public service or the defence force. Which of the following is an example of a job in the Australian public service? The correct answer is B. Working for Services Australia or the ATO. A person can only seek election to Parliament if they are 18 or over, and not a dual citizen. The correct answer is B. True. At which levels of government can an Australian citizen seek election? The correct answer is C. Federal, state or territory level. Where can an Australian citizen ask for consular help while overseas? The correct answer is C. At an Australian embassy, high commission or consulate. Which of the following is a situation where consular assistance may help an Australian overseas? The correct answer is B. An emergency such as civil unrest or a natural disaster. When an Australian citizen is in another country, whose laws must they obey? The correct answer is C. The laws of that country. Which of the following is a way to participate in Australian society? The correct answer is C. Volunteering or joining a community group. In Australia, paying tax is required by law. The correct answer is B. True. Besides income, what else is taxed in Australia? The correct answer is C. Many goods and services. Which of the following services are funded by taxes in Australia? The correct answer is C. Healthcare, education, defence, roads and railways. When did the Australian Constitution come into effect? The correct answer is A. The 1st of January 1901. How can the Australian Constitution be changed? The correct answer is B. By a referendum in which all Australian citizens vote. For a referendum to succeed in Australia, what is required? The correct answer is C. A majority of voters nationally and in at least 4 states. Which of the following is not one of the 3 levels of government in Australia? The correct answer is B. Regional government. Which level of government is responsible for defence and immigration? The correct answer is B. Federal government. Which level of government is responsible for schools, hospitals and police? The correct answer is A. State and territory government. What are the 2 houses of the Australian Federal Parliament? The correct answer is C. The Senate and the House of Representatives. Where does the Australian Federal Parliament meet? The correct answer is A. Canberra. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? The correct answer is A. Australian voters in each electorate. How is the Government of Australia formed? The correct answer is B. By the party or coalition with a majority in the House of Representatives. What is another name for the House of Representatives? The correct answer is A. The People's House or Lower House. How many senators represent each of the mainland territories in the Senate? The correct answer is B. 2. What is the total number of senators in the Australian Senate? The correct answer is B. 76. What is the main role of the Senate? The correct answer is B. To review, amend and vote on bills from the lower house. Who appoints the Governor-General of Australia? The correct answer is B. The King, on the advice of the Australian Prime Minister. What is royal assent? The correct answer is B. The Governor-General's approval that turns a bill into law. What is the role of the Prime Minister? The correct answer is B. To lead the federal government and the cabinet. What is the cabinet? The correct answer is B. Senior ministers chosen by the PM to decide government policy. What is a bill? The correct answer is C, a proposed new law or change to a law put to Parliament. What is an Act of Parliament? The correct answer is B, a bill passed by both houses that received royal assent. What is the highest court in Australia? The correct answer is C, the High Court of Australia. What is one of the main roles of the High Court of Australia? The correct answer is A, to interpret the Australian Constitution. What is a key principle of the Australian court system? The correct answer is A, everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty. What is the separation of powers? The correct answer is B, dividing power between the legislative, executive, and judicial arms. Which branch of government puts laws into action and manages government services? The correct answer is B, the executive. Which branch of government interprets and applies the law? The correct answer is A, the judicial, the courts. Why is the separation of powers important in Australia? The correct answer is A, it prevents any one branch of government from having too much power. What is the title of the head of a state government in Australia? The correct answer is A, Premier. What is the title of the head of a territory government in Australia? The correct answer is A, Chief Minister. What is the role of a state governor in Australia? The correct answer is A, to represent the king in the state, like the Governor-General. Which of the following is a responsibility of state and territory governments? The correct answer is C, public transport and roads. What is the role of local government in Australia? The correct answer is C, to provide local services such as rubbish and local roads. How are local council members chosen? The correct answer is A, they are elected by the residents of the local area. Is voting compulsory in Australian federal elections? The correct answer is A, yes, voting is compulsory for all Australian citizens aged 18 years and over. What is the Australian Electoral Commission, AEC? The correct answer is C, the independent body that runs federal elections. If you are not correctly enrolled, you are still able to vote in an election. The correct answer is A, false. Is voting compulsory in Australian elections and in referenda on constitutional change? The correct answer is A, yes, voting is compulsory. Who can influence the decisions of the Australian Electoral Commission, AEC? The correct answer is C, no one. The AEC is independent. How is voting carried out in an Australian election? The correct answer is A, by secret ballot. What may happen if you do not vote in an election and do not have a good reason? The correct answer is C, you may have to pay a fine. How can Australian citizens raise concerns about government policy? The correct answer is C, by contacting their elected representative. Before 1901, how was Australia made up? The correct answer is A, as 6 separate self-governing colonies. Before federation, each colony had its own constitution and its own laws on matters such as defense, immigration, postage, trade and transport. The correct answer is B. True. On what date were the colonies united into the federation called the Commonwealth of Australia? The correct answer is C. The 1st of January 1901. What is the full name of the legal document, also known as the Australian Constitution? The correct answer is A. The Commonwealth of Australia Constitution Act 1900. In the 1967 referendum, more than 90% of Australians voted yes to allow Aboriginal peoples to be counted in the census. The correct answer is B. True. The Australian Constitution divides the power of government in order to stop one person or one group from holding all the power. The correct answer is B. True. What is legislative power? The correct answer is C. The power to make laws. Government ministers are responsible for government departments. The correct answer is B. True. Courts and judges in Australia are independent of Parliament and government. The correct answer is B. True. On whose advice does the King of Australia appoint the Governor-General? The correct answer is B. The Australian Prime Minister. Which statement best describes a constitutional monarchy in Australia? The correct answer is C. The King is head of state but must follow the Constitution. The Australian system of parliamentary democracy reflects British and North American traditions combined in a way that is uniquely Australian. The correct answer is B. True. Which of the following is a role of the Governor-General? The correct answer is A. Signing the bills passed by Parliament into law. Performing ceremonial duties is one of the roles of the Governor-General. The correct answer is B. True. Which of these does the Governor-General do? The correct answer is A. Starts the process for a federal election. The Governor-General has special powers that can only be used in specific circumstances. What are these called? The correct answer is C. Reserve powers. What is a government minister? The correct answer is C. A member of Parliament chosen to be responsible for an area of government. What is a senator in the Australian system of leaders? The correct answer is C. An elected representative of a state or territory in the Australian Parliament. The Australian government is also known by which other names? The correct answer is C. The federal government or the Commonwealth government. How many members are elected to the House of Representatives? The correct answer is A. Over 150 members. The Senate is sometimes called the Upper House, the House of Review, or the States House. The correct answer is B. True. How are the states represented in the Senate? The correct answer is B. All states are equally represented, regardless of size or population. Each state government in Australia has its own parliament and constitution. The correct answer is B. True. Which statement about the rights of states and territories under the Constitution is correct? The correct answer is B. States have rights recognized by the Constitution while territories do not. How do the lawmaking powers of states and self-governing territories differ? The correct answer is A. States make laws in their own right. Territory laws can be revoked by the federal government. What may a local government area be called in Australia? The correct answer is C. A city, shire, town, or municipality. Every local government area in Australia has its own local council. The correct answer is B. True. What are local councils in Australia responsible for? The correct answer is B. Planning and delivering services to their local community. Which of these is a responsibility of the Australian federal government? The correct answer is B. Foreign Affairs and National Defence. Postal services and the communications network are a responsibility of the Australian federal government. The correct answer is B. True. Which of these is a responsibility of local government? The correct answer is B. Street signs and traffic controls. What is a political party? The correct answer is B. People who share similar ideas about how a country should be governed. What are parliamentarians who do not belong to any political party called? The correct answer is A. Independents. After a federal election, which group forms the opposition? The correct answer is C. The party or coalition with the second largest number of members in the House. What is the leader of the opposition called? The correct answer is A. The leader of the opposition. What is a minister's area of government called? The correct answer is A. A portfolio. What happens after the House of Representatives and the Senate consider, debate and vote on a bill? The correct answer is B. If a majority in each house agrees, the bill goes to the Governor-General. State and territory parliaments make their own laws in a similar way to the Australian Parliament. The correct answer is B. True. What can a court only base its decision on? The correct answer is B. The evidence before it. The police in Australia are independent of the government. The correct answer is B. True. If the police believe someone has broken the law, what can they do? The correct answer is C. Arrest them and bring them before a court of law. What is the role of a jury in an Australian court? The correct answer is A. To decide in court if a person is innocent or guilty. In a criminal trial, who explains the law to the jury? The correct answer is B. The judge. Which statement about Australia's police forces is correct? The correct answer is A. States and the Northern Territory have their own forces for state and territory crimes. Which of these does the Australian Federal Police, AFP, investigate? The correct answer is A. Crimes against federal laws such as drug trafficking and national security. The Australian Federal Police, AFP, is responsible for general police work in which area? The correct answer is C, the Australian Capital Territory. In Australia, it is a crime to even offer a bribe to a police officer. The correct answer is B, true. Which of the following is one of the most serious crimes in Australia? The correct answer is A, armed robbery or theft. Having sexual relations with children or young people below the legal age of consent is one of the most serious crimes in Australia. The correct answer is B, true. What can domestic and family violence include? The correct answer is A, hitting, isolating a family member, or threatening children or pets. A person who commits these crimes can go to jail, whether they are a man or a woman. The correct answer is B, true. Which level of government controls road and traffic rules in Australia? The correct answer is C, state and territory governments. It is against the law to use a handheld mobile device while driving in Australia. The correct answer is B, true. It is illegal to drive after taking drugs, or if you are above the blood alcohol limit. The correct answer is B, true. Which of the following is an Australian value? The correct answer is B, respect for the freedom and dignity of the individual. In Australia, what does respect for the freedom and dignity of the individual mean? The correct answer is A, people are free to make their own life choices. Which of the following is not an Australian value? The correct answer is C, obedience to a single political leader. In Australia, are people free to express their own opinions and beliefs? The correct answer is B, yes, provided they do so within the law. What does commitment to the rule of law mean in Australia? The correct answer is B, all people are subject to and equal before the law. A community leader tells a new citizen that their cultural practices are above Australian law. Is this correct? The correct answer is A, no, all people in Australia are subject to Australian law. Which of the following best describes the rule of law in Australia? The correct answer is B, laws apply equally, and no one is above the law here. Which of the following is a value that supports Australia's system of government? The correct answer is B, parliamentary democracy. What does parliamentary democracy mean in Australia? The correct answer is B, citizens elect representatives to make the laws. Why is parliamentary democracy considered an important Australian value? The correct answer is A, it allows citizens to have a say in how they are governed. Which of the following is not consistent with Australian democratic values? The correct answer is C, seizing power through force or intimidation. In Australia, what does equality of opportunity mean? The correct answer is C, people get an equal chance regardless of background. What Australian expression captures the value of equality of opportunity? The correct answer is A, a fair go. An employer refuses to hire someone because of their ethnicity. Is this consistent with Australian values? The correct answer is C, No, it goes against the value of equal opportunity. In Australia, are men and women treated equally? The correct answer is A. Yes, men and women have equal rights under the law. How should disputes be resolved in Australia? The correct answer is C. Through discussion, negotiation, and the legal system. A new citizen has a dispute with their landlord. According to Australian values, what should they do? The correct answer is A. Seek help through the legal system or a mediation service. According to Australian values, is it acceptable to use violence to change the law? The correct answer is A. No, Australians reject violence as a way to change law. Which of the following is an Australian value related to how people treat each other? The correct answer is B. Tolerance, mutual respect, and compassion for those in need. According to Australian values, how should Australians treat people in need? The correct answer is A. With compassion and support. Which of the following best describes the Australian value of tolerance? The correct answer is C. Accepting that others may have different opinions and ways of life. What is the first line of the Australian Citizenship Pledge? The correct answer is C. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people. In the Australian Citizenship Pledge, what do new citizens pledge to share? The correct answer is C. Australia's democratic beliefs. In the Australian Citizenship Pledge, what do new citizens pledge to respect? The correct answer is C. The rights and liberties of the Australian people. Are the words "under God" required in the Australian Citizenship Pledge? The correct answer is C. No, a person may choose whether to use the words. Which of the following is the correct wording of the Australian Citizenship Pledge? The correct answer is A. From this time forward, I pledge my loyalty to Australia and its people, whose democratic beliefs I share, whose rights and liberties I respect, and whose laws I will uphold and obey. What does making the Australian Citizenship Pledge represent? The correct answer is C. A public commitment to Australia, its people, and its values. Which of the following is a responsibility of Australian citizenship? The correct answer is B. Obeying Australian laws and respecting the rights of others. Being an Australian citizen means you share certain values with other Australians. Which set of values is correct? The correct answer is C. Freedom, respect, fairness, and equality of opportunity. What is the national language of Australia? The correct answer is C. English. Why is English important in Australian society? The correct answer is A. It helps people get an education, a job, and join the community. Which of the following statements about gender equality in Australia is correct? The correct answer is A. Men and women have equal rights under Australian law. In Australia, can a husband prevent his wife from working or studying? The correct answer is C. No, women are free to make their own independent choices. Australian values are based on freedom, respect, fairness, and which of the following? The correct answer is A. Equality of opportunity. Australian values are central to our community remaining secure, prosperous, and what else? The correct answer is A. Peaceful. Under the rule of law in Australia, you should follow the law even when which of the following is true? The correct answer is A. No one is watching. Australian laws apply to all people in Australia regardless of their background or culture. The correct answer is B. True. In Australia, why is voting described as compulsory in the discussion of parliamentary democracy? The correct answer is C. It shows the importance of participating in elections. Why is tolerance of peaceful public protest considered important in Australia? The correct answer is A. It is an essential part of democracy. It is never acceptable to promote violence against another person or group because of their culture, ethnicity, religion, or background. The correct answer is B. True. Under freedom of association in Australia, which statement is correct? The correct answer is A. People are free to join or leave any group voluntarily, within the law. In Australia, an individual can be forced by others to join an organisation against their will. The correct answer is A. False. Which statement about religion in Australia is correct? The correct answer is C. Australia has no official religion, and people may follow any they choose. What is the legal status of religious laws in Australia? The correct answer is B. Religious laws have no legal status in Australia. In Australia, polygamy, being married to more than one person at the same time, is against the law. The correct answer is B. True. How does the value of equality under the law treat people of different faiths, such as Buddhists and Christians? The correct answer is C. Buddhists and people of all other faiths are treated the same as Christians. Under Australian law, which of the following is permitted? The correct answer is C. Two people can marry each other, including two men or two women. In Australia, it is a right for a woman to get a job ahead of a man if she has better qualifications and skills. The correct answer is B. True. In Australia, who can make independent choices about personal matters such as marriage and religion? The correct answer is C. Both men and women. In Australia, who may apply to the courts for a divorce? The correct answer is B. Either spouse, even if the other wishes to continue the marriage. Which statement about the Australian value of a fair go is correct? The correct answer is C. Everyone deserves a fair go and should not be limited by class distinction. According to Australian values, what should a person's achievements in life result from? The correct answer is A. Their hard work and talents. Many new migrants in Australia have become leaders in business, their profession, the arts, public service and sport, mainly through what? The correct answer is C. Their hard work and enterprise. What does mutual respect and tolerance for others require individuals to respect? The correct answer is B. The freedom and dignity of others, and their opinions and choices. What do Australians believe in above all, when people disagree? The correct answer is C. Peaceful disagreement, and the right to be safe and free from violence. In Australia, the age of sexual consent is. The correct answer is B. 16 or 17, depending on which state or territory you live in. What should you do when the police make a lawful request of you? The correct answer is B. Obey the lawful request, because all Australians follow the law. Which statement reflects the Australian value of mutual respect and tolerance? The correct answer is C. Listening to others and respecting views different from your own. Making racially abusive comments at a sporting event is an example of racism, which has no place in Australia. The correct answer is B. True. Which Australian value is reflected by helping each other in times of need, such as driving a friend to a medical appointment? The correct answer is A. Mateship and compassion for those in need. Which of the following is a benefit of volunteering in Australia? The correct answer is B. It helps you share knowledge, learn skills, and feel you belong. If you suspect a friend or neighbor may be planning to commit a serious crime, what should you do? The correct answer is C. Report it to Australian government authorities as soon as possible. If a person in Australia sees or has knowledge of a child being abused, what should they do? The correct answer is C. Report it to the police to investigate. Can an Australian citizen also hold the citizenship of another country? The correct answer is C. Yes, if the laws of those countries allow dual or multiple citizenship. An Australian citizen who is also a citizen of another country does not have to follow Australian laws while in Australia. The correct answer is A. False. That's 300 practice questions. The more you practice, the more confident you'll be on test day. You can practice these questions anytime, take timed mock tests, and track your progress, all free, at citizenpass.com. Good luck with your test.